Welcome back. All right, so quick little news of the day video for all you fine people for your Tuesday, December the 27th of 2022. We're almost into 2023. I look forward to when I'm doing the recaps and the previews and I accidentally put 2023 into titles and or 2022 into titles when it's actually 2023. Always happens. All right, so starting off with news from the St. Louis Blues with this is so at least the hat matches. Torrey Krug out at least 6 weeks. Lower body injury for Krug. Didn't he just come back not that long ago? It's been not a banner year for Krug overall. His numbers have not been great. They had been better. I think they've been better lately. It's been an overall rough year for St. Louis in general, comparatively speaking, with what was expected. So without Krug for 6 weeks, that hurts their power play. It hurts the offensive side of things. Defensively, it's always kind of a bit of an adventure with Krug, but at any rate, we'll see how the St. Louis Blues navigate this for at least 6 weeks without him. Winnipeg will be without Cole Perfetti for at least a week. So upper body injury for Perfetti. The good news is with Winnipeg, they are one of those teams that when the injuries have taken place, they've just overcome them. Of course, there will be Winnipeg fans who will point out, hey, we don't have any wingers, which is true. I think it's the right winger. They got their top three guys out, or it's been ridiculous. So losing Perfetti it just adds to that, right? We'll see how Winnipeg does without him starting tonight against Minnesota. Now, at the World Juniors yesterday, Switzerland beat Finland in overtime 3-2. Sweden destroyed Austria 11-0, which is, Austria's back. They're glad to be there and all of this, but yeah, that is a predictable result. The USA beat Latvia 5-2. Latvia showed last year they could be tough. And Czechia beat the Canadians. Now, there's a lot of talk about the Canadians because it's never too early in a tournament to decide, well, that's it, Canada's done. I've lost count of how many times that's happened at these kinds of tournaments. We're in a round robin or in a game that doesn't really mean a lot. Canada might not have a great game, and immediately everybody's like, that's it, this team sucks. What's wrong with this team? And then they'll come back and they'll win, and then, I never lost faith for a moment. But what really stood out yesterday to people was that Canada tried 2 Michigan goals. Now, it's weird because wraparounds have become very commonplace at the National Hockey League level, and I don't see anybody batting an eye about that. And wraparounds, 20 years ago, you hardly ever saw them work. Wraparounds, it's not that long ago. It doesn't feel like it's that long ago, anyways, that if a goalie allowed a wraparound goal, it's not a very good night for him. But it's changed. And I think the Michigan is another evolution of how goals are scored. And I don't see a huge difference between a wraparound and a Michigan goal. And I don't think that's why Canada lost yesterday. Now, can it tick the other team off? Sure, why not? But the reality is that there are other issues when it comes to Canada, and it's the first game of a round robin tournament. It just shows the expectations on in Canada are pretty high. I was going to say on the northern side of the border, but considering people around the globe watch, I should just say in Canada. Today, of course, Slovakia is playing Finland. That game is wrapping up. I'm not giving any spoilers because I know there are people who are not watching the games at the time they're being played. Sweden will play Germany. I would guess Sweden probably wins that one. Latvia versus Switzerland should be competitive, but I like Switzerland. And Czechia against Austria. So for Austria, happy to be there. The Czechs coming off of beating Canada. Maybe there's a trap game there, but I really don't think so. So, yeah, the round robin will continue today with 4 games. It's on all day, all that fun stuff. And, we'll see how the rest of the tournament goes. But, I don't think that attempting a Michigan goal is an insult to the other team. I don't even qualify it as showboating at this point. I think it's a hockey play. I would imagine when the slap shot came in, when the snapshot came in, when various other ways of scoring came in, that people said, that's a fad, or, these curved sticks, I don't know. This curved stick doesn't seem right to me. That's kind of a cheat. And now we wouldn't think anything of any of those things. But at any rate, let me know your thoughts as to how the World Juniors are going thus far. Again, we're only in day 2. The LA Kings with roster moves today. Kaliev's been placed on the IR. I believe it's retroactive to December 22nd, so he'd be eligible to come off of it on the 29th. Byfield, Kupari, and Spence all recalled. And again, there were teams that sent guys down to the AHL that I don't think that was to play them. I think it was for salary cap reasons. So there's a lot of that going on. That's why I'm not reporting so much on who's getting sent down and brought up. But in this case, with Kaliev on the IR, Byfield being brought up is important because he's had a pretty good run at the AHL level, and now we'll see how he's developing at the NHL level once he comes back up. And if you're a Devils fan, good news. Andre Palat at practice today. No sign of Marino or Graves at the practice, but Palat's there. I believe in a no-contact jersey. He's not that close to coming back, but seeing him out there and skating's good. And people can easily forget that A, Palat now plays for New Jersey, and B, that he's been hurt. Once he comes back, he's a guy that scores key goals. New Jersey, of course, has been in a slump for the last month approximately. Getting Palat back could help them quite a bit. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, see quick news video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.